Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 21st to the 27th of June 2021 or thereabouts. I have been away for 3 weeks, doing grounding exercises, doing practical things, getting absorbed in creative projects, which is what I have to do every now and again, just come away from everything going on in the mind, which includes doing reading, which I do love doing the readings, but sometimes I have to come away just to ground myself, especially during this eclipse season and retrograde season, which has been like double whammies, not just for me, I think for lots of people. But I'm back now, looking forward to getting going again with your reading, Scorpio. And just to mention as well about the eclipse and retrograde season, it's a transformational time, transformational energies. So things are going to will have been coming up to the surface that have needed to be faced and dealt with. And I've certainly experienced that, Scorpio. But they're very important energies, really important, because every now and again we can't keep brushing things away for another day. Sometimes we have to deal with things. So very important energies, although they can be challenging at times. And with the Mercury retrograde, it's just about taking your time, just reflecting, reviewing situations. It's not really a good time for action, although life we have to get on with things, don't we, sometimes. So it's just being cautious, really, looking at the small print of things, and giving extra time to allow for delays in certain areas. It's coming, we're at the tail end of all this now, so that's good news, isn't it? So we can start to plan, ready for going forward. And I've certainly found that a lot of the readings I've been doing this week have sort of reflected the eclipse and the eclipse season and the retrograde energies. So quite powerful energies. So I've pre-shuffled the cards for you, and we'll just do a final shuffle, Scorpio. And also just to say, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate with you behind, perhaps for somebody else. So let's see where your reading's going to take you, Scorpio. And just do a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions. And I'll be doing my Fairy Oracle readings very soon for June, that bring a different layer of energy forward, bring different sorts of messages forward, which is why I like to include them each month. So what have we got? So we've got the full moon eclipse. It's interesting, and it's saying conclusions are within reach, Scorpio. So conclusions are within reach with something. All right, so I'll just pop that to one side. The energies are the energies, Scorpio, but it'll have a different specific meaning for everybody. Wow, can't believe that this card has just about come out for every single reading I've done this week. That's really interesting. So number 45, so this is about possible manipulation or manifestation. It's about control, either feeling out of control or taking control. It could be about role playing, taking charge of a situation, perhaps. But let's see where we're going. I'll just put that to one side. I can't believe that, and I've given it the cards extensive shuffling, and each time that one's popped out. All right, Scorpio, a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. And we have the heart of your reading there. What's on your mind at the moment? What's at the root of the matter? Past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Cups, and this is about options and choices. Take your time, you know, check the small print before deciding on a course of action or a selection of some sort. Sometimes, yes, it's important to perhaps go for what stands out to you, but it's not always the case. Sometimes what stands out when you look underneath the skin of things is not what's right for you, but something about having choices and options here. So I'll just put that to one side, and then a final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. Because the universal energies will only take you so far, Scorpio, and then because of your free will, it's down to yourself to make final decisions, no matter what the universal energies are saying or stipulating. So I just put these cards down for a little bit of depth and clarity. Now we have the Six of Wands here, and this is about, after a lot of hard work, a success and achievement, being acknowledged by others as well, so celebrating an achievement. I'll just pop that to one side. So at the heart of your reading, Scorpio, we have the Two of Coins and the Ace of Cups. And the Two of Coins is about a need for balance, a need for something to become more balanced, but it's up in the air at the moment. So there's a bit of a lack of balance and harmony perhaps, but that's because things are up in the air at the moment. To do with a new beginning, to do with what's important for your heart. Could be to do with a new love, or something that you will love or that's meaningful for your heart. Could be talking about a potential new relationship for some of you, or a deepening of a relationship, but there's a need to look after your heart here. A need to protect your heart at the same time. Alright, and that's to do with something that is a little bit up in the air at the moment. So let's see. Maybe something to do with making a choice, having to make a choice. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, we have Judgment and the World. So what you're thinking about at the moment is a time of rebirth coming up, a call to action. When the Judgment card comes forward, it's about considering what's gone, what went well in the past and what didn't go so well, and trying not to make those same mistakes again. Ready for a time of rebirth, a new beginning in some way, but a need to learn from the past. And so you don't take anything negative from the past forward, because we have the World here, and that's a completion of a cycle. So a cycle is completing, and this is what you're thinking about. So something completing, something ending, ready to go forward joyfully into it with a new beginning, in a new direction perhaps, but a need to learn from the past at the same time. And this is what's on your mind at the moment, Scorpio. Okay, so the root of this situation, we have the Two of Wands and the Five of Swords. And the Two of Wands is when a decision had to be made, a choice of which direction to go. You know, making a decision of which path to take on your life journey. Now the clarifier is the Five of Swords, and this is a competitive energy. And I think we saw that, didn't we, when it jumped out from the other deck. It jumped out as I was shuffling. So here it is again at the root of the situation. And again, this is about a time to leave the battlefield. So this is already in place. It's at the root of this situation. So after painful battles, if you like, where there has been consequences to conflict, disagreements, perhaps somebody around needed to win at all costs, and that can become extremely wearing and extremely difficult. So you can see here this person is leaving the battlefield now. He's coming away. He doesn't want to battle any longer. And that's why it led to a choice, a decision being made to leave the battlefield and go in a new direction. And this is already in place, so this is at the root of this situation. But at the moment, this new beginning that's meaningful for your heart is still up in the air at the moment. So past energies, we have the world again. So you were thinking about the world, of the completion of a cycle here connected to judgment. So here it is again, and it's a past influence. So there has been a completion in the past of a situation, and there was a new beginning. That this energy here is a one of dissatisfaction, preoccupation, dissatisfaction, not being aware of new opportunities around, because of preoccupation, perhaps with something that completed in the past, that ended in the past, and you've been preoccupied with that. You were very preoccupied with that, something that came to an end, and perhaps missing some opportunities that were coming in for you. All right, and so there are lessons to be learned perhaps from the past for some of you, Scorpio. Because a decision had to be made. You had to come away from what wasn't working. And choose a new direction. But very preoccupied with that. And that's what you've been thinking about. And there's an opportunity of a rebirth, but learning from past mistakes. Needing to look after your heart now, although things are still up in the air at the moment. Now, going forward, we have the Palace of Cups, which is the home environment, to do with love, relationships, matters to do with the heart, emotions, and the Three of Pentacles. And so this is working on developing something new, something special. Right, pooling your energies with others to create something quite beautiful within this home environment, love and relationships. So that's going forward. Lovely energies for going forward. And of course we've got the Six of Wands here, which is about success and victory after that's been hard won. Conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse, and perhaps taking control of your life, of a situation now, being in control. So what is it your guides would like to say to you? Well, we have the Four of Cups again. We had the Four of Cups as a past energy connected to the world. Well, here it is again, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Now, here, the Four of Cups, this is the universe is offering you a gift now. This is a new opportunity to do with matters to do with the heart, to do with love, I feel. And it's almost a gift from the universe. Now, you're going to look at it and you're going to think about it, but you may not be in a rush to grasp it. But what the universe wants, what your guides want to say to you, this is a wish fulfillment. This is blessings coming in for you. You know, the Nine of Cups is when, you know, your cups are filling up and there's lots to celebrate, lots of joy here, lots of blessings connected to whatever this new offer is that's coming in, that's going to be around. But of course you have free will, Scorpio, so you know you may not be ready for this new opportunity as it's coming in, and you may just need a little bit of time to think about it. But it's something that is a wish fulfillment. So lovely energies for you there, Scorpio. So I'm just going to take two more, so we get two final messages for Scorpio, please. 2 final messages for Scorpio, please, to conclude this reading. What else would you like to say to Scorpio? Right, well, we've got 2 cards that have jumped out. So, embrace enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness, and transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. So, you know, this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes, something brand new. You'll go to, it's like a rebirth, and we've seen that, haven't we, with the Judgment? A time of rebirth, but learning from the past. A new beginning, a fresh new way of living emerges. Embrace enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. It's going to bring in lots of happiness for you, Scorpio. Beautiful energies. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. Do get in touch if you would like a personal reading. Look at your personal energies. But in any event, Scorpio, good luck going forward. And I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.